All right, good morning, guys. Super stoked for today's live premiere. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about tactical angler clips and what's the right size for the area that we fish and the species that we target. And then also, we are going to talk about clam bags. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the video we're going to premiere in 33 minutes. And it's all good stuff and it's so exciting, and it's 5:30 in the morning, and no one should be this excited to be up at 5:30 in the morning unless you are Andrew S. Canuela. Good morning. So thank you for joining. This is the live broadcast. We like going live before the premieres. And if you guys are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and it'll go a long way in supporting the efforts of this channel in educating and entertaining a lot of people when it comes to specifically surf fishing and other types of fishing here in California. Looks like we got more people joining. We got Victor Sahagan. Good morning. We got Mario Resendez. Cheers to the homies who make it out at 5 in the morning, 5:30. But as promised, we are going to go over a few things here. Beyond the Trail, what is up, Jimmy? Good morning, man. Good morning, dude. So excited for this premiere, man. Like, for real. This is probably, Veronica says that this is the best video on the channel so far. So, not too much hype, but it is the best video on the channel right now. It is so freaking good. So good. So good. Just a little background about the video that we're going to premiere. And then after this, real quick, after this specific segment, we're going to go right into the tactical angler clips. So don't worry. Don't worry. But this video right here is the best. Yes, Beyond the Trail 365. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check him out. He fishes in San Diego. Check out Mario. He fishes with me as well. Speaking of Mario, he is in this video, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a baby duck. That one right there, that's his little head right there around some sort of amniotic juices. And that's yours truly's mouth, ready to eat the head right off the bat. So this video is premiering. If you guys are watching the rebroadcast, you can watch through this, skip ahead to what you want to see, or you can jump right to that video. But it is a good one. Pretty stoked about it. What makes it so good is it focuses on what this channel is all about. It's all about the relationships, the friendships that you can make on the sand when you're fishing, and the memories that you can make, and then go back in time and watch those memories. That's why this YouTube channel exists, is it was always meant to just document experiences of fishing, and then on those days at work, and it's, well, not at work. Well, okay, fine. Let's just be honest here. We watch fishing videos at work. Okay, there, said it. Everybody's guilty. Thumbs up if you are guilty of that too. Yeah, some of us more than others. Having flashbacks. Yeah, so again, that's going to be the best video. But let's talk a little bit about tactical angler clips right now. All right. So with any of the minnow style baits, you have many different colors that you can throw, right? And every time, without a different product that we're about to talk about, every time you need to tie on, you need to cut a little bit off just so that you can tie on a new one, right? And to get rid of that problem, there is something called the tack clip. Okay, so this is the tactical angler clip. This is a pack of 30, and actually, look at this nice little diagram of how it's supposed to be done. This spot goes for your lure or your line. This spot goes for your lure. Okay, line, lure, and then you'll see this little barb that comes out right there. So what size is best for the 110? All right, for surf perch. And what you want to balance out in your mind is it good for the profile? Because too big, if it's too big, you'll end up with something that looks like this. This is exaggerated, but look how big that is. This is a 1 set 150 pound tactical angler clip. There's the eye. And then what you'll do, just for demonstration purposes, let's go ahead and put it on this big one. So you'll just put the eye through the inside there, and you'll slip it on just like that. So that's what it'll look like right there. That's what a tactical angler clip should look like, other than the size. All right. And then easy. Let's say you're on a bite, the bite dies, and you're like, oh shoot, maybe they want to go for a different color. Easy peasy. Just slip it right off and put on a new one, right? This one, this specific 120 or 150 pound should fit more on something like this. This is the 190. This is the 190 sized Lucky Craft. Ridiculous big, right? These are like 3/0 hooks right here. 3 or 4/0 hooks. But the split ring is removed, so that's a quick tip: is remove the split rings. Makes life so much easier when you're swapping these all in and out on the surf. So just boom, done, clipped on, good. That's not going anywhere. But what's also beautiful is it allows that free range motion when you're bringing it in. What is up, Adrian? Adrian Cali Surfcaster, welcome, brother, welcome. Gosh, so good to see you guys in the morning. You, Jimmy, Mario, Victor. Look at that. So that's the TA Clip 150. So for our waters, and if you're targeting surf perch specifically, and then if you end up getting a bycatch of a good striper, it's still going to hold up. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the size 25. Look how tiny that thing is. But the reason for going that small is you'll see what it looks like on the bait. Super compact, and that's the biggest reason for that. So just tie a quick uni knot onto this thing for demonstration purposes once again. But thank you guys for joining. We just got Adrian on, and Adrian, we were just talking about it. This is probably one of the best videos on the channel right now, ever, bar none. So tie a quick knot, whatever knot you guys want, whether it's the Palomar. I like the uni knot. Just cinch it down real quick. There you go. Clip the tag. Now you got this. Boom. Right? Look how nice that profile is. Again, this is the 25 pound. So here's the thought behind the 25 pound, right? So that's the 25 pound. That's what it looks like on an actual bait. Look how small that profile is. And it still allows for the freedom of movement. And a 25 pound rated realistically is more like 17 pound rated. You want to kind of undercut it by about 30 to 40% and just know that you'll be able to put that much pressure on a fish. And then now think about physics. When you're fighting a fish, typically the amount of force that they're able to exert, water actually reduces the weight of anything that's in the water by about 50%. So let's say you hook on to a 5-pound bass. Yeah, it's going to be able to run, but a lot of its weight is negated by the water, right? So you should be able to land, let's say, a 40-pound fish on 20-pound line, but just as long as your drag is set, because it will make those runs. It'll definitely exert some pressure, but if you hook something big with the 25-pound, definitely make sure your drag is set right. Just be really mindful of them. So those are the tactical angler clips right there. And this one again is the 25. And what's beautiful about that is it's a small profile, so the fish will barely notice it's there, right? Not much bigger than a split ring that comes stock on these baits. So that's one thing that has been proving to work really well for surf perch, even the big ones that we've been getting. And then also the next thing that we're going to talk about, unless you guys have any questions about the tactical angler clips, if you guys are watching the rebroadcast, definitely leave the comments below if you guys have any questions. The link is below as well. Any link that is posted on any of the videos does come back to support the channel, and This community has been amazing when it comes to supporting one another and the channels that they watch. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cali Surfcaster says that he uses VMC split rings. Fascinating, fascinating. Looks like Monica and Leroy are on, but they don't. It's funny because whenever Monica and Leroy are on, we love you guys. We love you. They'll watch, but they don't comment in the threads, but they'll send over text messages. So Monica and Leroy, thank you for that text message. Let's see what they said. Monica and Leroy said, "Good morning, Edward. Been sick all week, in bed with a fever, etc. So your videos and Facebook have been helpful while I've been low. Love this practical application and up close gear. So important to teach the viewers. Can to teach so viewers can apply knowledge on the sand or rocks. Tactical clips." Thank you, Monica and Leroy. Good morning. Good morning, man. Cheers to you guys as well. Love you guys. Monica and Leroy just hooked it up with some salmon from Scotland. Ooh, it's so good. So Leroy's been in the restaurant industry for a long, long time. And he's made some really good friends. And for Christmas, they were promised a 20-pound salmon, and it was so fatty and delicious. Hooked it up so good. Looks like we got Martin Mancera on. He's under Fishing with Mancera. He already released his video. So if you guys haven't seen his balut challenge video, check that out. You'll want to watch it after, or maybe who knows? Just watch his video too. Fishing with Mancera. That guy's dope. Dope. Best friends a guy can have. All right. So next, with surf fishing, a lot of times we put our fish in a cooler or in a backpack somewhere away from us, maybe like on the sand far enough where the waves can't get to it, right? But when you're on a hot bite, sometimes if you leave that specific spot, it's hard to pinpoint exactly where you were. Okay, so here's the quick scenario. Let's say, boom, you catch a good one. Yeah, got it. Perfect, got it. Let's take it off the hook. Now what do? You go to your backpack or bury it in the sand or put it in your cooler. But now you have to find that spot. You got to find that hole again. Where was it? And sometimes that can be really tough and you can miss out on a bunch of bites. Just the fact that you're taking it off the hook and you're walking somewhere, that's also wasted time that you could be using to cast, right? That's a good point. You could follow your footsteps back. But what if the waves have been like crazy and they wash them away really quick too? Because, you know, let's face it, we stand in the water. We like sometimes go waist deep in the water. Your footsteps could lead in, but it doesn't show you exactly where you stopped. So here's the solution. Well, if I can get it untangled. This, just kidding, it doesn't smell that bad. This is a clam or diving bag. It's mesh and it has a drawstring, right? This is game changer, guys. Gosh, this is something that I wish I had a long time ago. And it's more appealing than the satchel. What's beautiful about this compared to the satchel, because you could always find like an old laptop bag, pull out all of the stuffing. So that's a pretty good alternative. It's better. The purse, it's better than the purse because it's more lighter weight, and the satchel has a strap that rests on either shoulder. So it kind of keeps you off balance. When you cast, it's going to affect it too. If you have weight, let's say you had 6 perch there, that's almost 6 pounds, just constantly 6 pounds plus however much the bag weighs when it's wet. And then since it's not full of holes, it's going to hold some water, so it's going to get heavy. It's probably going to be 8 pounds when it's all said and done, and that's constantly on your shoulder. And when you're making casts, that's not ideal because you're not getting the most out of your cast. It's all about efficiency, guys. So what's beautiful about this is since it has holes, the water passes right through, cleans up your fish, which is nice. The fish slime doesn't stay stagnant, and you can clearly see your catch, which is really a nice product as well. And then what's also cool is that it's really secure because this part goes to your wader belt and you can just keep on staying in one spot. So once now with this bag, you're like sitting there and you're like, oh, boom, got a fish, pull it off, open this up, throw it in, and then when it falls with the weight of the fish, boom, that closes. So it's super, super secure. No extra steps of like that satchel, opening up, putting it in, zipping it up if you want, or getting the Velcro down. You're not going to lose it. Let's see. Jimmy said he has to jump into the shower, hit work. Yeah, man, it's going to be a good one. It'll be a good one. But yeah, no, these are on Amazon for about $8. There's a link below as well for one of these, but it's definitely a game changer. This way, if the bite's hot, you're not moving back and forth. You're not wasting time going back to your bag and then coming back and fishing. So definitely highly recommend this or a version of this that serves the same purpose. There's a bunch of different ones on Amazon that are designed differently. Some of them have the flex open and all of that stuff. Let's see. Oh, Monica says hi. Let's see. Real hookers, yes. Or use a laundry mesh bag. That's another good alternative as well. Might be a little big though. If you use the laundry bag. These are the perfect size because they're actually made for diving. What's good about that is it's kind of specifically made for fish. Some of the laundry mesh bags are made with thin mesh, so over time those dorsal fins can start wearing on the fabric and then possibly making holes that can rip. But yeah, if you're on a budget and you want to make sure that you don't spend that much on gear, which this channel is all about, guys. Man, this whole time, like all the reels that we've been using, other than the Concept Z3, the 13 fishing Concept Z3, all of that has been $100 or less, right? Cali Surfcaster, will it fit a 30-inch striper? I don't think that matters. If you caught a 30-inch striper, you're taking pictures, you're taking your time, you're enjoying the moment because you don't really catch those too often. So when you catch one and you hold it like this, a 30-inch striper, you're just like admiring it. It doesn't even matter what hole you caught it in because you already have it in your hands. But it might hold a 30-inch striper. You could always buy one that's like extra large or something, but this definitely would fit it head first, and then the tail's going to stick out, but at least when the drawstring's closed, it'll close around its tail. You got to ikejime it first, right? Let's see. You're right. Okay, fine. When the bite is hot, yeah, keep on going, apparently. Let's see. If you're on a budget, it's only $1.50. That's true. You could probably find one at the dollar store or something. But there is a fine balance between buying quality, spending a little bit of extra money for something that'll last a bit longer versus, yeah, budget stuff. Actually, speaking of budget, the Marathon Guardian is a $30 reel. And for us, I think Martin had one. I'm on my second one. And you guys know how much we fish. We probably fish at least 50 times a year. And that last Guardian Marathon lasted probably 30 trips pretty easily. And then I'm just on my second one now. So it's definitely well made. And for $30, you really can't beat that. So the message is you can get out there on the surf. It's not very expensive. The Okuma Cellulo is $50 and waders are like $50. It's not like bass fishing where, you know, even if you're fishing on the bank, you're still spending so much on gear. Well, it can be. It can be. Stop saying marathon. You're a Van Stall owner now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was definitely a surprise. The Van Stall retails for like $500, and not many people can own one of them unless they have a bunch of amazing friends and they all pull together and buy you one for Christmas. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. So like all week this week, it was like, God, is it Thursday yet? Is it Thursday yet? Is it Thursday yet? Can we like hop on live now so that we can premiere this video? God, you guys are gonna love this one. This one is so good. This video is so good. Honey, let me turn off the Bluetooth really quick. We'll turn off the Bluetooth. All right, honey.
Good morning. I hit my workout, so.
Without giving them too much, what do you think of this video that we're premiering? Because she's already seen it.
I got the sneak peek.
She saw the sneak peek of the whole video.
It's one of my favorite ones that I've seen him make. So it was really fun to see kind of everything kind of coming together and seeing everybody that was involved with it and the reactions. I was like, oh. I was with them too, but it was really fun. It was really nice to see it, and it's probably one of my favorite videos. I've been telling Monica about it since earlier this week when I started seeing it come together, and I told her she really needs to check it out. It's amazing. So he did a really good job, honey.
What is balut?
A fertilized egg, a duck egg. Aw, good morning, Adrian. Aw, yes. I know. In the morning, his cuddles are the best, even though he smells like Doritos. um, but it's a fertilized egg, a fertilized duck egg specifically, and the duck is in its age where it is very cartilage. It's a lot of cartilage. I won't eat one. I'm pescatarian. It's too chicken for me, or too duck. But yeah.
Is that Tui? Real Hookers, is that you, Tui? It might be. It might be Tui.
I was like, who is that?
Because he said he can't wait to see it again.
Oh,
yeah.
It was probably there.
Okay, so the people that were there were Tui, Thomas, Mario, Martin, Bruce was there, and Joe Albert Ruiz was there. So was Angel. So this was our 2020 challenge for this year. Last year, Veronica was with us.
And I didn't lose, and I didn't eat an eyeball. No.
Take that. Oh, and Dylan. Dylan Hopkins was there.
Hi, Mario.
Yeah. But yeah, Veronica gets to see a sneak peek of all the videos that are made, and then she sees the excitement that goes into them, and then the kind of process that it takes to make these videos. So
yes.
Yeah, it's pretty special. Pretty special.
Been fun.
We're excited about this one specifically, which premieres in 11 minutes. 11 minutes.
I'm with you, Martin. I'm with you.
Who's Omar? No. Omar is here.
Oh, hi, Omar.
Hey, Omar.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I won't try it. I'm with you, Martin. I'm like, I don't know. No. I haven't had anything with feathers. I eat stuff with scales or fish, but I won't do feathers. Sorry, honey. And there was feathers.
So that's the thing, is Veronica's pescatarian, which means she's not Catholic. Just kidding. It has nothing to do with religion. It has, so her diet, she does not eat anything other than fish for protein in terms of live things.
It's like chicken soup.
Yeah. So, but it's a good, that makes that aspect of our relationship very, very beneficial, because her husband gets to fish all the time.
He needs to do productive fishing. When I was doing bass fishing, I'm like, Edward, it's not productive fishing. It's not productive fishing. I get bass fishing's fun and it's all for the sport and getting that bite, but I like productive fishing.
Here, let's see what Monica said. And we use those exact bags for years on the rocks because we can catch the fish, bag them, and keep them alive in a tide pool all day. They wear out over time, especially with the fish we catch. Wink, wink. But we try to buy heavier duty ones when we can. That way we can also practice catch and release if we were super successful. Hi, Veronica. Just eat salmon.
Yay, Monica. Thank you for the salmon. It's been amazing. It's like I didn't think it was going to be super different, but it's got a lot of those omega-3s in it.
Yeah, super fatty.
What did Adrian say?
Let's see. So just swipe down. Omar says more like duck soup.
I've never had that.
Fishing with Mancera said surf fishing is funner than bass fishing anyways. When the bite's hot. If you're bass fishing and the bite's hot and you're using light line, nothing can beat it. Or if they're on a good reaction strike. Or top water.
Where's Bobby at? He's not on this, right?
No, he's not on this. Bob's not on this.
Sleeping eye.
Oh,
Buenos
Mike.
nachos, Mike.
Mike. Yeah, we wish we spent more time with you, but it is hard. Like, cause so last event, Mike. So Mike's Tackle Box. If you guys are not familiar with Mike's Tackle Box, you guys should follow him. He is probably the most positive, contagious person in the fishing world. Like
Yes.
his laugh alone,
It's like this, guys.
shivers, shivers, shivers. It's amazing. Yeah. So
And then
when
them
we're together
two.
fishing,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh. It's hilarious.
yeah,
You
yeah.
just hear them like laughing the whole time, and both of their laughs are just, their laughs make me laugh. So,
Yeah, we wish we spent more time with you, Mike. So yeah, at the last gathering, the Christmas party, we all hung out, and Mike was all
evil.
over the beach. But that was cool too, because there's just a lot of people hanging out, having fun at this event.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, if you guys aren't part of the Facebook group Hook to Hook family, you should join that because that's where we coordinated a lot of that planning that went into that beach party was all on the Facebook group, which a lot of these guys are in. But again, the reason we're doing this, the reason we're meeting a bunch of new people and putting out these videos really is to attract like-minded people, people that value community, people that value making friends that we can create relationships for the rest of our lives.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make us truly happy in our old age, is looking back at memories and having those friends that we can really count on. And then the byproduct of that too is you guys get to meet and get to hang out, and we get to create this just giant circle of people who care for one another and can plan some amazing trips together and like, okay, let's go here, let's do this, let's do this. And there's never really a dull moment if we can coordinate it correctly. So that's the whole vision, the whole goal, especially since this society doesn't, we're not going to get political here, but this society doesn't encourage people to do that anymore. They'd rather have us live these isolated lives where it's just work, eat, sleep, and get taxed and then die. Not to be
So sad.
morbid, but it's true. So we got to cherish the moments that we have.
Speaking of trips, I've still been thinking Alaska for Monica and Leroy. They've been. She says we have to plan it about a year in advance, so maybe 2021. Costa Rica was super fun. I don't know. We really do want to go back. Denise, our Costa Rica mom, she's been saying, well, we're gonna go back. I'm like, oh, I want to go back so bad.
Yeah, Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Costa Rica, Cabo would be really sweet.
Cabo is on the market for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Did he leave any lures in the water over there too? Oh, dirty, dirty. Mike said, "Do you oh gosh."
Aw, Mike.
Yeah, Mike. It's funny. We ended up FaceTiming Mike on our honeymoon.
Yeah. He was all, what?
It was awesome because it's a 3 hour time difference, right?
Mhm.
We had a two hour time
yeah.
difference. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was funny.
So funny. I should go get Dexter. He's snoring away.
Well, it looks like we have 5 minutes to this, so let's kind of take a coffee break. But those are just quick text messages. But looks like we're about 5 minutes out from our premiere, and we will see you guys in this live chat. So 5 minutes gives you enough time to click back, click onto the channel icon, and then get into here. But God, we appreciate you guys so much. Everybody that's on at freaking 5:30 in the morning. We'll see you guys in the next video. Stay in touch. Stay in touch. Stay in touch. Text messages are always welcome. We'll see you guys later.